Hello, I'm Bill Lancaster, and I'll be your host for this video on finishing up the Rainbow Poplar using the desiccant drying process. This is the Rainbow Poplar that I started out with. I showed it to you in a previous video. It's when I began this process, this wood was about 38% wet, and what I've done is put it in desiccant for 5 days. The desiccant is this granular material. I just buried the poplar down in this for 5 days and left it. And then when I took it out, had 3 little cracks in it, which I filled with a thin CA glue. And that CA glue will wick down to the very bottom of the cracks and stop it from cracking more. So those cracks don't go through. This is good. Now this did warp, and I don't know if you can see how oval it is. The oval goes up and down this way. It's shrunk this way with the grain. So after I put it in the desiccant for 5 days and it came out not really dry, I put it in a paper bag for another week. This is another friend who had worked with the desiccant had suggested doing this, so I put it in a paper bag for a week and then took it out, and now it's been a few more days, and now it's quite dry. It's like under 10%. So in essence, I have shortened the drying process from 5 months, which would be necessary if I put it in a bag with its own wet shavings, down to about 2 weeks. Very, very, very fast drying. And it only got these little cracks that I think I'll be able to turn away. So today what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to turn this around on the outside and the inside, and we'll see how this Rainbow Poplar looks. When I rough this out, you should do this, I left the walls thick, and you want them at 10% of the diameter. So these walls are about 10% of the diameter of the bowl, and they should be evenly thick, so they'll dry without cracking. And now I'll come back and just finish that up, put it into a finished bowl. So that's the process. I will leave you now and come back to you in a few minutes after I've turned this down, so you can see how the Rainbow Poplar turned out at the end. I think it's going to look pretty good, but you also can learn something about this desiccant and how it works, because that desiccant is a neat trick that my friend Jim Kilton came up with for us, and he bought a bunch of that stuff, and I bought a 5-gallon container of it for 35 bucks from Jim. So that's where we stand right now with this project, and I'll be back in a while. Okay, now we're back, and I want to show you this wood that's called Rainbow Poplar. The whole point of this thing is so you and I both can explore this wood. This is my first time to turn Rainbow Poplar, and you can see there's got some nice purples in it, some greens. It's really got a lot of different colors in it, and this just a plain old, it's a poplar, but it's Rainbow Poplar. Now I'm going to put some denatured alcohol in this. This is sanded to 400 grit. Put some denatured alcohol in this that will make it look kind of like it's going to look when we put our final finish on it. So you will see in a second what it's going to look like finished. Pretty much I'm going to just dump some. I've still got a crack there. That one is filled with the glue, and a crack there that was pretty much filled. They don't go through. I left those cracks there because I didn't know how thin I could get with this wood and not cause any problems. This is the denatured alcohol. Good thing about denatured alcohol is it will evaporate very fast, and it will kind of go away, not bother you anymore, and it'll show you what it's going to look like finished. So you can see that there's nice purples in there, and let's put some out here too. It's going to evaporate so fast I may have to go fast to show you what it's going to look like. But at any rate, you'll see pretty much what it's going to do. I'm going to put some more up here so I can put it on the back. This is a neat little trick that a member of the Woodworkers Guild showed me about putting the denatured alcohol on it. So there we are. Now, can you see that? See the nice colors it's got in it? Look at that. Greens and purples. So there you are. Now that's the way the Rainbow Poplar goes. So I am interested in this wood. Maybe I'm going to do some more of it some other time, but it's got a dark color in it, almost like walnut, but it's got a more purple in it. So that's very interesting, and maybe you'll try some sometimes too. I think it comes in different, I know it comes in different colors, and you don't always get this much purple. Sometimes you get more of the sapwood kind of light colors in it. But anyway, there you are. So who knows? Maybe you'll find some. It's a nice soft wood. It's good for turning. It's fairly easy. It sands nicely, and there's a lot of good things to say about it. It's a lightweight wood. Makes a lightweight bow. So there we are. Okay, I'll see you next time we do a video. Bye.